For the lateral raise, you want to have your feet shoulder width distance. You want to keep your shoulders down away from your ears. You want to keep your abs tight, and you want to keep your glutes tight the entire time. Now, another thing that the untrained eye may not see is I also have my chin back, because as you drive your chin forward, that is a function of the traps, and you don't want to necessarily activate the traps when you're doing this movement. Also, when I drive up, I'm not just driving the weights up. I'm not just driving the weights away from the floor is another way to say that. But what I am doing that you may not be able to see is I'm driving my hands towards each opposite side of the room. So instead of just driving my hands up, I'm trying to stretch my arms out and touch the right and the left side of the room that I'm in. When it comes to breathing, I prefer to inhale as I come down, and then I prefer to exhale as I drive my hands away from the midline of my body. I want you to also make sure that you never touch your hips, okay? So that when you start the movement, the dumbbells never touch your hips. The power blocks never touch your hips. The kettlebells never touch your hips. In other words, the load that you are using never touches your hips. They stay slightly outside of your shoulders, because this is where the majority of the tension is in the movement, and your whole entire focus is to keep the tension on the working muscle, which is the shoulders.